Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, fellow gamers, welcome back to another episode of Gamercraft. Today, we're back on the world where I haven't done anything except one overnight AFK session down in the copper farm down here in this area. Also, I forgot to, to mention at the end of last episode, I did install my normal mods, Mini HUD, Tweakaroo, Item Scroller, and I think that's it. I didn't, for some reason, Optifine was actually messing up the textures and stuff in the game, so I don't have an FPS booster, so my frames suck. They jump between 20 and 40, like nobody's business, and well, it's really annoying. Anyways, if you guys remember last episode, we dug this hole and we made that iron farm. It was a very fun episode, and it hit 20 minutes, which for some reason a lot of the episodes I've been posting recently, um, I seem to only record around 15 minutes of content. But that's besides the point. Anyways, today's episode we have some big plans. We're gonna build the slime farm over there. We're gonna build that up inside that hole, and before we do that, we actually have a bigger project that I want to show you guys. I haven't started work on it here. We're actually gonna have to hop over to my test world to check it out. So let's do that, and you guys can see what it is there. So we are here on my test world. As you can see, I've got some stuff I've built up. This is a minecart loader for a super smelter. This is a one wide 3x3 piston door I designed. Took forever. Anyways, this is going to be built up, just not yet. There's the barn, and this is what we're going to be building. This, my friends, if you can tell already, is really loud for one. Yeah, really loud, and it's a moss farm. That's what we're gonna be building, is a moss farm. I already have the spot picked out. It was the area I said I was gonna build the iron farm in, but then didn't. It's yeah, it's that, and yeah, as you can see, I've designed some of it. I designed this, basically, is the only thing I designed. It's this. Even then, I didn't even fully design it. I took a lot of the what I did from other people's designs, and I did this. This I designed, and the collection was all me, which is why it's so janky and you know, janky. It's not the most astounding redstone feat I've completed, but it's it'll do. That's what we'll say. It's not a bad farm, and I can't wait to actually build it, cause it's gonna be really resource intensive, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. As you can see, the items are supposed to fall down here into a collection area, but they currently don't, because I don't have one set up. Anyways, you guys probably already know how these things work, so I'm not gonna bore you with that stuff. And yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and build this thing. I'll get the resources and stuff off camera, and I'll just throw this into a time lapse, I guess. guys enjoyed that time lapse of me building up this wonderful machine we have right here behind us, the moss farm. I set up this bubble column up to the timer over here. I did do a little bit of the building off of the time lapse. You guys can probably tell what I did off of the time lapse just because you couldn't see a lot of it in the time lapse. So, ow. I decided just to not record it because it would be too hard to make the time lapse look good and also show you what I was doing. Anyways, as you can see, the moss farm is complete. I did do this little tweak to the original design right here, just so the bone meal fires every time, and every time the bone meal fires, it'll actually get us some moss down there. So it just it pulses this down here. So they'll fire, they'll flush everything to the center, and then they'll turn off and pull everything out to the sides, which is kind of annoying, but everything gets picked up for the most part. And if we fall down here, I showed you guys the storage already, but you may be wondering what I need all this moss for. For that I say I also built this temporary cactus farm, which I actually haven't taken anything out of. But it looks like it has actually produced some. But you may be wondering what I built the moss farm and the cactus farm for, because they are indeed related. And for that, I tell you to go to my inventory and confuse you more until you look over there. As you can see, that does not look the same as it did before. Some things look slightly different. And by slightly, I mean extremely. Basically, as you can see, we're doing some custom terraforming. And by terraforming, I mean we're making a new biome, basically. And basically, we're turning this area into a very green area. We're going to start out just by doing, like, this. I really like the way this looks, by the way. If you couldn't already tell. I like the texturing and that I came up with. The hardest thing to get by far is the azalea bushes to do this. Anyways, yeah, that's looking good, and there is light everywhere, so mobs can't spawn. It's not night, so you can't really see that, but if I turn on the light levels like this, you can actually see that no mobs can spawn anywhere except on this block, because I'm an idiot and didn't put a torch over here like I needed to. Anyways, everywhere else is lit up just by under the carpets. That's not one, but it looks like there's one somewhere around here. Here? Yeah. See? Torches, carpets, and movie magic. Anyways, yeah, I did some beaching down here. Some beautiful beachness is down here, and it looks pretty good. I had to do that moss stuff right there. It doesn't look very good, but I had to do it just because it makes it look more natural than how it looked before, and I'm not sure I really like that, so I think I'm just gonna chill with that. And same with this. I'm gonna put the bush in the corner and do that, and then that looks a little bit more natural. That makes it just look more natural, because before it was just carpets on the sand, and it looked funny. Anyways, turn that off. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a custom biome, and I know it looks blank right now, but we are gonna be adding rocks and trees. In fact, I'm gonna go grab some stone and cobblestone and see just how exactly I want these rocks to look, because I want this to be a very green, lush biome, looking biome, and actually tough might look good in the rocks as well. Anyways, let's grab some of this. There we go. Okay, so we don't have a lot of tough, so we're gonna have to do minimal tough in this first rock. But if we come just out to like right here, and build up like this. We can craft like 2 of these and get rid of that. Maybe a little bit more of these, because I kind of like them. They're not as green as I thought they'd be. That's fine. So, I kind of want them to look rough. Not too rough, though. So, they're going to be mostly stone, and, I think that looks good. And then replace, like, this with tough there, and tough right there. And then maybe if we had more tough, we could put more tough into this. Anyways, you guys get the gist of it. The rocks are going to look something along the lines of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want the rocks to basically look like. Maybe if we replace that with this? No, the biome makes it look weird. Maybe if I use just normal cobblestone. That could be a good block to use. So, right there too. Yeah, and then we can use slabs and stuff, finer details, buttons and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna, of course, use stone buttons around just to make the aesthetic look better. Like, look at that. Just around the rocks and stuff. It'll make it look better. And anyways, let's hurry and go to sleep. That was just a test rock. I'm going to do some more testing around with the rocks to make them look better than that one. Because I understand that one. It's not the prettiest thing, but it'll have to do for now. And for now, I mean, I'm going to tear it out. Anyways, if you guys remember from the beginning of the episode, I said we were going to build our slime farm. And that is the next project on today's to-do list. I'll be just knocking out some of this terraforming and stuff off camera when I'm not doing anything, because it's not really the most interesting stuff to watch. But when I get a big chunk done, I will update you guys on just how much I've done. And then this, I know I've been neglecting the barn, and we might get around to doing that at the end of this episode, because I don't think I want to go do the mob farm just yet. Let's dump off all of this. Yeah, I don't think I want to get around to doing the mob farm just yet. So we're probably going to finish up this build finally. And I went on my test world at the beginning of the episode, and off camera I kind of noticed that I had a lot more copper kind of mixed into this. So I'm going to try and extend the copper bits out. Just kind of make it feel more copper full. And that just when I get around to fixing this up and finally building it all through. But anyways, that's later details. But yeah, this slime farm. Just noticed over here we've built a lot of green farms, and actually I'm gonna leave this. I know I said it was temporary. At least I'm pretty sure I said it was temporary. But I don't care about what I said. We don't need a lot of cactus, and that'll be good. So I think we're gonna leave that, and then we're gonna design buildings pretty soon to put around those. Once we actually get started on our mega base, because believe it or not, our mega base does actually include this area, because our mega base is gonna be a town. Anyways, let's just get on to the slime farm, and I'll show you guys when that is completed, because it's boring to time lapse that. Anyways, slime farm, let's go. The slime farm is complete. This probably wasn't the best viewing angle, but yeah, we look down there, and obviously he's not supposed to be there, so sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave by way of death, since you didn't seem very inclined to do it any other way. Anyways, yeah, this thing, it works. I did an overnight AFK session, and because I didn't do any cave lighting or anything. It wasn't the most profitable thing. I'll just head out this way. Oops, I need to flip those back. Nah, I'm gonna have to go back down. Anyways, yeah, not the most profitable thing. Now, the mine out. Yeah, wasn't the most profitable thing. I'll show you the drops here in just a sec. This is what we got. It's not bad, but it's really not good. Because, well, slime farms are usually extremely productive. And, as you could probably tell, this one, it wasn't too productive. Look at that. I'm a pro. Oh, and then we also have that problem of those things not getting picked up correctly. Sir, I'm gonna... okay, whatever, Mr. Sir Man. Yeah, so it wasn't the most productive thing, but, you guys have seen my inventory a few times already now. But you see we have some blocks on us, and they are the perfect blocks to build a certain building that I have been neglecting for the past 3 episodes. Or 2 episodes. Pretty sure I started work on it in the 2nd episode. So, yeah, I meant to do it last episode, I think. But I didn't end up doing it because I didn't have any copper. Now we have some copper. It's not going to be enough to finish the build, but it's going to be enough to get us most of the way through. I'm hoping at least 2 walls is what I'm hoping for, but it's probably going to end up being more like 1.5. Yeah. And, yeah. I guess we just get to work on this, and I'll see you guys once I've run out of materials. So yeah, let's build this. The building is complete. Well, at least the exterior is. I've got all of it done, and I actually had to go out and mine more copper than what I already had already. But yeah, as you can see, if we fly around this thing, it is completely and fully 100% exterior-wise done. Actually, the sides use more copper and stuff than the front does, but I'm gonna leave the front just because I don't want to go get more copper. And, yeah, if we come around here, I did a little bit of work on the inside. Villager breeder, this is what I decided to do for the design. And we have storage built up now for this. And, well, yeah. I had to do some creative stuff with, with, the dispensers and that. And that's why I have this pattern here with the bumps coming out on the walls. Because, well, they happen to be perfectly spaced, so I just put a glass block there to make it so it looks intentional, basically. Anyways, this thing is just a storage system. It's not sorted or anything, and I don't plan on making it sorted. But yeah, basically all we have to do in here now is I wanted to do a balcony ring right up there, and the floor, I'm gonna do a mix of this, teeny bit of moss, and hay bales. Just, cause why not with the hay bales? But it does mean I'm gonna actually have to start farming wheat again. I've only been getting the carrots and the potatoes, and not even that regularly. But yeah, we already have 47, so, that's something. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. Next episode, I think we're gonna actually build up this building right over here, for this area. I was gonna do a fishing dock house, and then right back here, I'm gonna be building a little enclosure for these guys. I already have a design in mind that I think will look pretty cool. And yeah, we have a lot of honeycomb, and Yeah, all of these are in fact waxed. See? The white means it's unwaxing. And now I have to grab this and re-wax it. See? No more wax can be applied. And yeah. Anyways, end of the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe. And to anybody who made it to the end of the video, thank you. I don't have very good viewer retention on my videos. That's something I've been meaning to mention at the beginning of episodes, but I never do. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.